is everyone doing? Hope y'all are staying warm in this cold weather. And good evening and hello to those who come in for the replay. Bless each and every one of y'all for watching the replay. We greatly appreciate it. Good evening, Alexander. Hoot, hoot, darling. How are you doing? Good evening, Jay. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Let's see. Let's scroll down. Good evening, Kim. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Poor thing. Meetings, meetings, meetings. You bound to get tired of that. One day you're going to run out the front door screaming freedom. Good evening, Grandma Teresa. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Ha ha. There you go, Alexander. It's starting off right. Good evening, Perlio. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing, darling? Good evening, Oseo Sister Bounty. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Charita. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, wonderful to hear. Y'all, I've been so busy. I feel like I've dropped the ball. I need to send out emails tonight for several people. Oh, Lord, y'all. It has just been a crazy week. More crazy than usual. I'm going to wait for more people to come into the chat before I start talking about this hot mess we are in or dealing with. We ain't in trouble. We ain't in trouble. But man, I tell you, this dealing with disability and everything has cemented even deeper my dislike for government anything. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, I'm glad you're the second person to let me know that you got the seeds. Yeah, that's baloney. I'll figure out a way, Nancy. I'll get some more to you, darling. Bikini weather to put a t-shirt on. Ooh. Good evening, Amy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I'm glad to hear you got your seeds. Nancy, just give me time because I'm going to probably order some more later on because I want to plant a bunch of them. So I'll get you some seeds, darling. Don't you worry one bit. Yeah, it's only going to get worse from what I hear. Usnea. If you've got any usnea, make a tea with the usnea and add a little bit of it to its the cat water. Good evening, the hen house. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? More than likely, they just out and out stole them because it's getting to the point where there's nothing but thieves in the mail system. There's no telling, Jay. There is absolutely no telling anymore. Good evening, Polly. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, October Opal, darling. How are you doing? Hoot, hoot. And beautiful Junior. I was wondering what you was back there smiling. I'm a doing. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a doing. Most of my day was wasted waiting to be talked to at disability office, Social Security office in Tupelo. Yep, Junior had a hot oil treatment as well because for some odd reason he's having really bad trouble with his scalp flaking, so I don't know if it's because of his medication or what. So yeah, he got hot oil treatment about an hour, finished it about an hour before live stream. So yeah, and his hair's all soft. Good evening, Ingrid. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Oh, I know you did, Opal. I know you did. I figured he was going to load you up. Yes, you need to, because once it starts getting hot, the calendula will die. Calendula has to be grown in the fall and winter. Man, you said scratches, and of course, just automatically go to itching. But yeah, I love that hot oil treatment. You can see still how good my hair looks. And that was early yesterday evening. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, due to what we've got to go do tomorrow, I got to get stuff all up. There won't be a video tomorrow. Sorry, y'all. If you need a video, please go back and look at other videos because I've got to have a break. I am exhausted. I'm tired of fighting with disability. I'm tired of it. Yep, I understand, Alexander, darling. Yeah, when I finally got to go to bed, which was after 3 o'clock this morning, we were at 22 and still dropping. So I don't know what temps we got to last night. Oh, thank you, Hen House. Thank you, darling. Oh, it's more like what they don't want, Alexander, and what they have graciously continued to scrape away from Junior. That's okay, Hen House. It's been a nut house around here. And I got a letter from them today that put me into panic. And that's why I said, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on the phone this time to talk to them. Oh, thank you. It's a hot oil treatment. It was that hot oil treatment. And I use good shampoo. And I didn't use conditioner. To me, after you do a hot oil treatment, you shouldn't have to use conditioner. Junior's hair was soft as can be. So yeah, most things tell you wash your hair after the hot oil treatment, what you need to. And then they say condition. I'm like going, no, you don't need to condition. But I use what is it? It's called Love Planet and something really good. Now it's a vegan shampoo. You don't have to use much at all. It lathers wonderful, and I love that shampoo. I rarely ever use conditioner only use that shampoo. Oh, I know October, Opal, but we have no choice. We got to make a trip to Tupelo in the morning, and that's an hour one way for us. Yes, yes, something happened with the disability. Let me get this. I was trying to wait for Tammy to come in because I didn't want to say it until Tammy's in. Oh, it's way worse than that, Alexander. Okay, I'm gonna go on and start. We're gonna start slow because I'm hoping Tammy comes in to hear it. Got a letter from disability last week saying that his okay, good. Good evening, Sister Tammy. Hoot hoot, welcome in. Yeah, I don't even do that. With that shampoo that I use, I don't really have to do anything. Y'all see my hair regularly. That's just using the shampoo, no conditioner, no vinegar rinse, no nothing. All right, we got a letter from disability last week. It was Thursday, I think it was. And it was telling us that his disability payments will start at the end of February. He was approved for payment in January, but we won't see it till February. All right, then. Y'all know. Uh-oh. Please don't start. You okay? Bless you. All right. Now, we knew that he has been screwed out of a year's worth of payments. Well, according to this letter, the disability doesn't get approved until 6 months after the filing. So, yeah, 6 more months of his money went toodles. So he's lost 18 months of back pay. So, yeah, ain't that very nice of this government? Now, if we were illegal aliens, it wouldn't have happened that way. We're going to get about a year's worth of back pay. That's it. That's it, y'all. A year's worth of back pay after fighting for over 2 years and 8 months for disability. Yeah, but if we fight it, his payments won't start. His payments won't start if we fight it. And we're kind of right now in desperation. Only a year's back pay. That's all he's getting. Not the 2 years and 8 months that he should have got. He should have got 2 years and 8 months of back pay. He's only going to get a year of back pay. That's it. That's all they're giving him. Yeah. Now, the week before last week, we get a weird letter for Junior. This weird no government, information on the envelope or inside the envelope, but it's a debit card. And I'm like going, Who's trying to start some stuff by sending Junior a debit card? I brought it in, I put it up. I didn't start the debit card or nothing. They got about $6,000 is what the lawyer got. Yep, $6,000 damn dollars. For nothing. For nothing. I have found out today. Okay. Well, apparently, that's the debit card for the government to send his money on. I don't want them using no debit card to send his money in for him. That's why I opened the bank account, been sitting on the bank account. Now, here comes this morning. I get this letter in the mail from Social Security. Get this letter from Social Security. We are writing to you about your Social Security benefits, what you should know. As you requested, this is when I really started losing my, this morning. On or about January 5th of 2026, we changed your direct deposit information. We will send your Social Security payments to the new financial institution or account you selected. Excuse the French, y'all, I lost my shit this morning. I did. I haven't talked to nobody from the Social Security Department. I'm going bonkers because I'm scared now. I'm thinking somebody's done got his information. They're going to fraud us. They're going to take and get his benefits. I got hot and heavy on that phone. You know it's bad when I was willing to wait an hour to talk to a human being in Tupelo. Finally got a hold of the human being. And then they're going to inform me, the one who's been filing all the paperwork, the one who's been filling all the paperwork, that they can't talk to me. I'm not on any records. I said, do what? What do you mean you cannot talk to me? I'm his POA and caregiver. Well, you're not on the list. There's nobody on the list. I said, that's not true. I've been filling all the paperwork out for y'all. I said, he can't talk. He's disabled. I'm the one that's been doing everything. Well, you're not on the list. I said, the attorney was supposed to fix that. Well, apparently they didn't. I'll catch up on chat here in a minute, y'all. I'll catch up on chat here in a minute. So, I said, he is, what did I say? I can't remember the term I used. I said, he cannot speak. I said, I do all the talking for him. He said, well, I've got to hear him say his name. I said, sir, he can't, nonverbal. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't think of it. I said, he's nonverbal. And that's exactly what I said. He cannot speak his name. He said, well, I can't do nothing, ma'am, until he gives me permission to talk to you. I said, he can whisper yes. Will that work? He said, as long as I can hear it from him. I said, hold on, sir. I'll walk the phone over to him. Now, I'm trying to encourage Junior to talk, Mr. Nonverbal. We'll say something once in a blue moon, but it's so low you can't hear it. And I'm trying to get him to say yes on the phone. And he's misunderstanding me and just shaking his head. I said, hold on, sir. I said, baby, You can't shake your head. He can't hear it. I said, you have to say yes. And I held the phone up, and he said, the weakest yes I have heard from him. And he says, okay, I have heard him and I can talk to you now. I told him, I said, all right, I want to know what's going on. I said, I want to know who has changed the deposit information for his payment. I said, I haven't talked to none of you people. I said, none of you people have called me nor done your job. I said, we have been fighting for almost 3 years now, and y'all have took everything possible you can away from us. Why? What is going on? I want to know who has approved this payment and where it's going. He said, well, did you get sent a debit card? I said, yeah. I said, but I did not request no debit card. We have a bank account for that. Well, if you don't tell us to send it to a bank account, we have to automatically put it on that debit card. I said, well, then that's y'all's fault. Y'all did not contact me. Y'all have my number. I said, I haven't talked to one of you people in 8 months. I said, now something's fixing to happen. Heads are going to roll. This is going to get fixed. I said, I do not want his funds going on some damn debit card that I don't know who the company is. I said, there's no government writing or nothing in that envelope. He said, well, if you can come down to Tupelo. I said, I'm going to try my best to. I said, if I've got enough gas, you can guarantee I'm going to be there. We're both going to be there tomorrow. I said, now I want to know explicitly what information do we need to get this changed, to get me as the one that's going to be, that's in charge of taking care of his affairs and him. So we've got to head to Tupelo. I've got should have enough gas to make it there and back. So I've got to bring my ID, his ID, thank gracious, it's still valid, because he would not let me change his ID over to Mississippi ID when he got his father's death benefits. All right, so thankfully I asked him, I said, now he has not changed his license over to Mississippi yet. He wouldn't let me. I said, can he still use that? He said, yes, ma'am, as long as it's valid. I said, okay. And then I went into a whole bunch of, I said, now look, I said, Tupelo's a good way from us. I said, we're struggling. Y'all have killed us. This is ungodly. I said, if we would have been illegal immigrants, we would have got help faster. I said, we're Americans and we're being treated like crap. And he said, we're going to help, ma'am. We're going to help. I said, you better. And I was mad. I was mad, madder than a wet hen. So we've got to make a trek to Tupelo tomorrow to the Social Security Department or office. Got to get me put on there as one in charge of his payment. I said, this was all supposed to already been took care of. I've been taking care of this for almost 3 years. I said, every agent that has called knew they had to talk to me. They had talked to the attorneys. I said, what is going on? Y'all not get the facts straight? I said, y'all have a very important job and most of y'all don't like doing it. And I flat out told him, I said, you need to start worrying more about the American people than you do about foreigners. We've been here since birth. They haven't. And most of them are illegal. Oh my God. I was so mad, y'all. So, what gas that we have in the car, which was going to be, in case Junior has to go to the doctor or something. Now we got to go to Tupelo. They didn't. They were supposed to. I'm so mad over it all. And I've got to get that changed to the bank because no, I don't know who owns this debit card, who the company is. It's not even affiliated with the government. I don't want that. I want his money going into the bank. Not that I trust banks, y'all. Please realize I don't trust banks, but I trust them more than a damn debit card. Oh, I'm going to, Xander. I am. To Wanda. Oh, my feathers. Oh, my God. My feathers, my claws, my hackles. Everything was riled up. I was so mad. But I was staying calm enough so I didn't just scare the bejeebus out of that man. But he knew by the time I got off that phone that they messed up. And I flat out told them, I said, y'all have no permission or anything to just say, oh, let's put it on a plastic debit card. I said, y'all did not have permission to do that. I said, y'all did not call me or anything. Y'all have had my number from the get-go. Okay, so that's the fun we've been going through, y'all. But yeah, he got a January payment for disability, but we won't see it until the end of February. That's fine, Bounty. Go ahead. I am sick of my government. I'm sick and tired. And y'all, now you've wondered why I'm a revolutionist. Not Democrat, not Republican. I'm sick of it. Government is too big and too many people got jobs that don't do their jobs. I know it because believe me, we desperately need that damn money. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying not to cuss. I'm just mad. I'm disgusted. I'm irate. And it's ridiculous. And I can't tell you how pissed I am that this man got ripped off of 18 months of back pay. Took away. Just took the hell away. So that's the joy we've been through. Well, see, I want to see government burnt down and rebuilt. There's too much crap in D.C. Too many people got jobs that don't need the jobs. There should never be a state income anyway. That's jobs right there because you're going to get your state income tax back. Why take it to begin with? Yeah, but if we appeal the back pay, it puts a freeze on his payments. And we're so far behind on bills right now. We can't afford to. We can't. Believe me, I would fight tooth and nail for that back pay. I would fight tooth and nail. They don't deserve 18 months that they're taking away from him. But if we fight it, we won't, there's no telling when we'll see his disability payments. So, I mean, we're drowning here. We're struggling. We're drowning. YouTube's killing me. Y'all don't realize I'm looking at $200 from, if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, it might be 200. I think it's going to be a little under 200. I haven't made that kind of YouTube payment in over 2.5 years, y'all. But yeah, we're sinking so hard and so fast, it ain't funny. But yeah, I'm just praying we got enough gas to get there and back. It's an hour one way. But I am going down there. That money ain't going on a plastic card over my damn dead body. I'm going to be on that paperwork saying that I'm the one taking care of Junior. I've got to get a new Social Security card for him because I don't know where his went to. And yeah, and I want to file for the caregiver too. So yeah, let me go back and catch up, y'all. It's like a threat. All right, y'all. I apologize. I'm going to go off camera. I'm still here. I'm catching up on back comments. I need a breathing treatment, y'all. My nerves are absolutely damn shot. So I'm still here, y'all. I apologize. But I'm just stressed to the max. Nobody deserves to go through this. Nobody should have to go through this. Okay, I am reading y'all, so give me a bit. I'm not ignoring y'all. What on earth? Hold on a minute, y'all. I gotta go. Move your foot, baby. I gotta go see what the heck's going on and why the alarm's going on. Y'all hear shooting? I'm okay, but they ain't. Okay, now that's crazy. Hold on a minute. There ain't nobody out there. I gotta get the light. All right, I'm back inside. Sorry, y'all. That cur dog up the road gonna bark and snarl and growl at me. I shot down into the ditch and scared the hell out of it. All right, I'm back, y'all. Now I'm gonna try to read. Yeah, it's gonna be some beautiful back pay, but it's only gonna be a year's worth of back pay. I'm sorry, Dr. Pepper, to hear about your pipe troubles. Yeah, they do owe us money. I'm still trying to catch up, y'all. Give me time. Bigfoot of the spirits. Wasn't me. Good evening, Jeff. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, that's outside alarm. Oh, there's spirits all over the place here. No, yeah, we got coyotes, but yeah. Good evening, Ladybug Sylv. Welcome into chat. Yep, you heard me shoot. You heard me shoot. I shot down in the ditch. It's a loose dog. It comes up here and tries to harass and beat up the cats. And that damn thing barks and growls at me every time. No, it wasn't a rifle. It's a 9mm. Okay, I am caught back up with chat. Yeah, no, I didn't shoot nothing except down in the ditch. Because that dog's got to learn to quit barking and growling at me. Oh, lasagna sounds good. Yep, I'm sorry if I scared anybody. That was not my intentions. But when that alarm goes off and I don't see any lights, what a great ending to a great day. I know something's up out there, so I had to come back in. I don't go out that door unless I'm got my little friend with me. Well, I know some people are not used to that, to hearing a thunder stick going off. But I'm not going to let no dog keep growling and barking at me. Oh, I do too. I love my thunder sticks. Junior wants to get a couple of more, so. Oh, that sounds good. My gracious, that sounds good. Yeah, Junior wants egg foo young. So I'm gonna make one version of it tonight and another one tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'll film making it. But yeah, I hope I didn't upset anybody. I apologize if I did. Okay, I'm back. Now, the dog might have been trying to. Yes, I'll make. I don't have green onions, so tonight's just going to be more of a plain chicken egg foo young. I'm gonna try to stop at a store while we're down there in Tupelo and get some green onions so I could make a good video for y'all. Whoo, Lord, yeah, no. I know how destructive all three of those are. We got them here too. Not so much the cougar, but we definitely have black panther and bobcats and coyotes, bears. Yeah, oh my. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ladybug Silv. Thank you, darling. But yeah, I didn't want to scare nobody, but I'm not allowing no dog to bark at me and growl and show me teeth. No. Yep. Hopefully, eventually, we're going to have the chicken house built. Yep, I will. I'm going to have it built. You better believe it. And let me tell you, it has stood the test of time out there with these storms that rolled through, didn't budge. Now, it did pack the sand down in the little pocket things, so I'm going to put more in there. There you go, Bounty. Yeah, I don't think they like me too much, Xander. Good evening, Susan. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I'm not quite ready for spring yet. Not quite ready just yet. I got a bunch of cleaning and getting things ready and building rows and yeah, got a lot of stuff to do. I know you do, Xander. I never doubt that, darling. I have never doubted that. You're an absolute sweetheart. People just don't understand you. That's all. It can't make up its mind here 1 minute, but they're having a free for all, y'all. Playing with the weather down here. We'll be up in the upper 60s and 70s, cloud cover, heavy fog, rain. Then we get down into the 30s and 20s, sunshine. Sunshine. Then when it starts to try to creep up, here come the clouds. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. Ha 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 ha. Whew. It's not a rant, darling. It's not a rant. You're venting. You're not ranting. There's a difference. Yeah, last I saw, like I said, about 3 o'clock, or it's after 3 when I went to bed this morning. It was showing was at 22 and it was still dropping. So I don't know exactly how cold we got, but it was cold. But yeah, that cold front came through. I watched the radar. That was the weirdest thing I ever watched. Because, I was going to do nature video. Uh, Storms at line heading right for us. It splits. The big storms either went east or stayed west of us. And it was just like this. It was weird. Now I know Lyle tells us that this ridge cuts the storms, but that was weird. Now we got, oh my God, did we get the rain? Did we get the rain? We got a lot of wind, but other than that, no lightning, no nothing. Good evening, Klein. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, I think I missed Monica. Welcome into chat, Monica. Now, if I missed anybody else, please let me know. Please let me know. Yeah, I read your emails, honey, but I cannot get to sit down long enough to actually pay attention to respond correctly to it. So, yeah, don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm not. He's actually probably not too far from you, Bounty. But yeah, I watched those storms because I was getting excited. I'm like going, "Ooh, I get to do a nature video." Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Didn't happen. Yes, we got that kind of rain too. Man, when I heard that, I shut out that front door to go on the porch to see what it was. It was rain. It was actually rain. Hootie Hoop House still standing, y'all. The Jimmy rigging I done on the raised bed is still standing. It looks rough for wear. I've figured out a fix for it. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I'm gonna run some rope around the raised bed and tie it on. That'll keep it on even better. It didn't blow off or anything, but it came close. It came close. But we had some ungodly strong winds. We've had one, if you want to call it snow, I done a short on it. You okay, baby? I done a short on it. That was the most pitiful looking snow I ever saw in my life. Yep, they don't care. They don't care. Oh, did y'all hear? First time in 51 years, the Doomsday plane landed in LA. Now, I want to know what's going on. Then it flew and landed in DC. Doomsday plane, y'all. If you don't know what the Doomsday plane is, Google is your friend. That's okay, Tammy. That's okay. Hey, Stephen, welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I'm sorry. I was going through, Stephen, stress, I tell you. I was trying to go through and catch everybody, but I missed some folks. Let's put it like this. It's a plane that nuclear fallout won't hurt. It's a plane that EMFs won't take down. Yeah, very, very serious plane. Yeah, I want to know what's a coming down the bend. Is either word. Hegseth, yes, Hegseth was on it, but that plane shouldn't be up and flying around. Now, they do various stints with the training stints, but they don't land at regular airports in it unless something's up. Good evening, Tamara. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good night, Stephen. Thank you for coming in, darling. I know it's hard on you. It's awful late over there, and you don't know how much we appreciate you coming in. Our own little leprechaun. Good leprechaun. Good leprechaun. Not a bad one. God bless you too, Stephen, and I hope y'all are doing good over there. But yeah, if the doomsday plane ain't enough, oh, I knew it was you, Tamara. I knew it. That's what I said. Welcome into chat, Tamara. Oh, I know, Bounty. I know, and I hope they clean up Minnesota. Little God only knows what that those monsters would have done if they got into place. Just take a wild guess on that one. All right. Another thing I was going to try to tell everybody earlier in the chat, and then we just shot right into disability. Guess what I heard yesterday, day before yesterday? Amazon's canceling their contract with the Postal Service. So you won't be getting Amazon packages anymore through the Postal Service. And I was telling Junior this because that's what he used to do. He was an independent contract driver that delivered from an Amazon warehouse in Memphis to all different kinds of post offices. So, yeah, you won't be getting Amazon packages through the post office here soon. That's billions of dollars lost by the United Postal Service, and they're talking about at least 100,000 or more jobs is going to be lost. Good evening, Granny Southern Corner. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, Tamara, I wanted to tell you that coffee you sent was absolutely amazing. That's some good coffee. Oh, and I still got to put your information up about your bed and breakfast. And if I remember right, Granny's Southern Corner, this is your first time in chat. You take care, Stephen. Have a blessed evening, better week ahead, and hope to see you pop in again next Monday night. Maybe it'll be a whole lot calmer. Maybe it'll be a whole lot calmer. Oh, thank you, Tamara. Thank you. Yep, I had my hot oil treatment last night. Junior had his this evening. That's why I didn't remember your name, is because you hadn't said anything. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Jay. That's wonderful. Calmer. Calmer, Opal. I need some calm. This is getting ridiculous. I am just way too stressed out. But yeah, Jay, that is so wonderful to hear. So wonderful to hear. Yep, I try. I try my best to do it weekly. I try my best to post a prayer list weekly. I hope nobody needs to be put on it, but I know there's going to be somebody that needs prayers. But usually it's a weekly prayer list. And if anybody needs to be put on the prayer list, let me know. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you. No, it's not me. It's everybody. All the OWLS family that prays. It's just not me. It's just something that we should do for each other. We should take care of each other. We should lift each other up. We should be there for each other. And that's why I call it OWLS family, because y'all don't realize y'all are family to us. All y'all. All you'ns. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, this morning when I opened that letter, it's a miracle I ain't stroked out yet. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Cheryl. Thank you, Hen House, and me and Junior love y'all, love all of you'ns. Is that the same neighbor that was on the prayer list, Cheryl? Or is it a different neighbor? Good evening, Minty Cactus. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh no, you're still at work. Okay, I will change if I have to do another prayer request posting. I will change that. Good evening, my Mustang. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? That's fine, Minty. I understand completely, darling, and I appreciate it more than you know. I truly do. Oh, that's beautiful. She's dancing with her husband. Good evening, Wendy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? No problem. You feed that man, Wendy. Go ahead, feed that man. I appreciate you listening. Yep, I love to be here Monday night. Y'all just don't know how much I look forward to Monday nights. Ooh. Ooh, that's infection in her spine. Oh my Lord. That's horrible. And I'm not glaring at y'all. I'm just trying to read this bright screen. And hopefully I can spell your name right. Good Lord. Oh, that's okay. Thank you, Granny Southern Corner. Thank you. Now, tomorrow, it's going to be a really off day because there's no telling how long it's going to take us to get out of that Social Security office tomorrow. And I'm not leaving until somebody waits on us and everything gets straightened out. We'll go in, whatever, sign in, and I'm going to park my tail in one of them chairs, and I'm not budging until they call us. I'm actually on the laptop, so it's not as tiny as the phone. Okay, let me write that down. Granny Southern Corner. Hold on, where'd it go? Lord, there it is. 8 p.m. Eastern, that would be 7 p.m. for us. Now I can't guarantee I'll be there, but I can try because tomorrow's going to be a nutcase day. Oh, believe me, I'm taking drinks for us. Don't dare take snacks because I don't want to go to the bathroom. Yeah, go right ahead, Tamara, please do. But that coffee was amazing. See, we don't have an appointment. We're walking up in there, and I'm going to own that place before I walk out. I've had enough of their crap. I've had enough of their thieving. I've had enough of them trying to, it's okay to put his payments on a plastic debit card. No, it's not. You didn't speak to me. I did not give you permission to do so. Whoo, monthly shopping for the ranch. Yep, I'm going to try. We got to get up early in the morning because I know it's going to take a while at the Social Security Department. So we're heading to the bread store again before we head to the Social Security office. Now she's gonna talk about her bed and breakfast house. Beautiful house, beautiful house. But yeah, they done peeved off the wrong old gal and gonna tell me that he couldn't discuss nothing with me without permission. I'm not going, who do you think you've gotten all your information from to begin with? Yep, might be wise to prepare bond money. Okay, Jeff, you take care. You have a wonderful evening, a better week ahead, and we hope to see you next Monday night. Good evening, Chris. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I guess we're going to video heading down the Natchez Trace again. If that's all, that's what's going to be playing for Sunday. Yeah, that's what we're going. I asked him specifically, and I told him, don't leave nothing out. I need to know exactly what I have to bring to prove that I am his caregiver, his POA, and yeah. Oh, I was hot. Let me tell you, I was mad. Okay, Granny Southern Corner, have a wonderful evening, better week ahead, and hope to see you next Monday night. Oh, believe me, I'm going too dark. I mean, Xander, Lord. I'm rattled. I'm calling you. I ain't called you dark in ages. Yep, believe me, I'm going to record it too. That's why I'm going to have a big bag. Because I have to take diapers, wipes, uh, all his meds, um, drinks for both of us. Yeah. That's why I apologize, y'all. No video tomorrow. But if you can, please just go watch another video. I'm telling you, watch hours are down drastically. I'm not so much worried about subscribers. People keep finding me. But watch hours are down big time. Okay, Opal, darling, you take care. Have a wonderful evening, darling. Better week ahead. Stay warm. Stay warm and dry. And we'll see you next Monday night, darling. Yep, I know, Alexander. Believe me, I know. Ain't that the truth, Tammy? I swear it's the truth. Oh, that sounds good, hen house. But yeah, y'all, I would greatly appreciate, and like I said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm frazzled tonight. I gotta gather as much as I can to take with me. Get some actual, or try to get some actual sleep, whatever that is. Um, because we gotta head out of here early. But it's just aggravating. It really is. But you should have seen me when I read that letter Thursday to find out that they now done whacked 18 months of back pay goodbye. Can you imagine how hostile I was? That's okay, Cheryl. I know there's a lot of videos, darling. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you, darling. I'm just looking forward to the day where we don't have to worry about nothing. I'm tired of scrounging. I'm tired of it all. I'm just wore the hell out, and it's not fair. And I am so sick of our government screwing American people over left and right. He's worked all his life, and deserves it. I am just so sick of it all, just so sick of it. And if I can be a beacon for those going through disability, to lift them up and pray that they don't have to go through the hell this man has gone through to prove that he deserves what is rightfully his. Thank you, Jay, and you better believe I would in a heartbeat. You okay? Don't choke on me. I'm too tired to do Heimlich. I'm too tired, okay? I don't need any more entertainment for this evening, okay? I want the rest of this evening to be calm and mild. But soon we'll have internet, y'all. Now, it's going to be a while. We got to catch up on all the bills first. Thank God Lyle paid the light bill for us. That was a worry of mine. We're so behind on rent, and she's being so good about it. She's just wonderful. The landlady is. I got to get the water bill paid. But soon the struggle will be over. Soon the struggle will be over. Yep, Cheryl, I hope and pray he doesn't have to go through the hell we have been through. I don't wish the hell that we've gone through, not only medically, but also through disability, on anyone. No American should have to fight tooth and nail to get what is rightfully theirs. Yeah, we're going to be doing that, but we're going to get so he can have entertainment. Let me tell you, this man is a show watching fiend. Um, I'm getting the absolute unlimited, and then that way I can go back. Now, it's going to be a little while, y'all, so don't get all gung ho wild. But I'll get to go back to doing the Thursday night teaching chats. Yep. Well, he got denied disability when he had his aortic dissection. That's when we started fighting for disability. They said, now there was 3 hospitals involved, y'all, that there wasn't enough paperwork from the hospitals to prove that he was disabled then. His main artery is completely rebuilt from an inch above his heart down into his abdomen. Then his artery that goes down into his left arm is partially rebuilt. And they had to cut an aneurysm. But there wasn't enough paperwork, y'all. So he got denied that first year. Yep, the feeding tube. Yep, all that. Yeah. Well, the feeding tube was part of the strokes. So the whole year with the aortic dissection was null and void, according to them. His actual disability didn't start until he had the strokes. Yeah, talking about a punch in the guts. Punch in the guts that he wasn't disabled until he had his strokes. Yeah. Yeah, the attorneys made bank, and I'm not. Baby, you're kicking the table. What are you doing? But yeah, it's not okay, and it's not unexcusable for them to take over and say, "Oh, we decided for him to put it on a debit card." No, you ain't got permission to decide to put nothing on no debit card. You don't have that power. And see, that's what gets me. Our government forgets they work for us. We're not supposed to work for them. They all forget that part. Ugh. Okay, Bounty, darling. I love you dearly, sister. Y'all have a great night. Give Cowboy a big hug from us. Have a great week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. I apologize, y'all. I need a breathing treatment. My nerves, I'm telling you, are shot. Yep, I was there for that. You got to remember, I don't trust none of them as far as I could throw them. None of them. Yeah, I was there for that live stream. You got to remember, I don't trust government whatsoever. Look what all they've done. Well, I feel like I'm taken away from y'all when I go, black screen. But just think, before long, we'll have internet. I can finally design some t-shirts. There's a couple that I've been wanting to do. Yep, see, that's the problem I have with them. They all get in there, all gung ho, and then when the money starts flowing, they keep a looking the other way. I've seen too many of them go in there and they're wonderful, and then they forget why they said they were going in there. And that's why I'm a firm believer that every senator, congressman, all of them should wear NASCAR jackets so we know who they're bought and paid for. But I'm also a firm believer if they take anything, any kind of gift, I'm not talking about a Christmas card, but if you take any form of money, gifts, or privileges or anything, you're fired. Should be fired. But I've seen them. I've seen good ones get in there and become corrupt. Corrupt as hell. Now, I'm going to tell you, almost y'all will have a heart attack. That creep in Memphis, Cohen, Mr. Fried Chicken, Mr. Bucket of Fried Chicken. You know the sad part of it all? When he first started out, he was really, really good. Then he started becoming bought and paid for. I lost all respect for him. But some of see, it's not a it's not supposed to be a career. You're supposed to be in there for a certain amount of time and poof, you're gone. Yep. There's more corruption than y'all know. And of course, we'll never know about the Epstein files. Most of all of them are guilty. All of them are guilty. But you know what? We'll never know. Not until the American people finally say enough is enough. And of course, God only knows how many of them are bought and paid for by Soros. Soros is a monster. Most of all of them's been needing to go to jail. I guarantee you, I can pretty much bet everything I own that if I would have pulled a lot of the stuff these legislators get away with, I would have been buried so far under the jailhouse, I would have never saw light for the rest of my life. Yep, Bill Gates is just a sick monster. But if I'd done or tried to get, even attempted to try to get away with what most of these politicians get away with, I'd be so far under the jailhouse it wouldn't be funny. And the sad part is, most people never even see it, never even recognize it, realize it, because common sense is gone. Common sense is gone ever since Jibbity Jab came along. If you noticed, humans are just going crazier and crazier and crazier. Like that man up in Pennsylvania and all the skeletons being a grave robber. Oh my God. I can't fathom. I just can't fathom why somebody would do that. Yep. Yep, eventually. But I'm really contemplating that the way all this world is going, hell's going to be too full before long. And then what? If it cleaned out the House and the Senate, hell, it'd be full. But people need to start keeping things in check and doing what's right and changing their evil ways. Nothing's going to change until change starts. Yep, absolutely. Yep. All I could say is I wish her luck, Wendy. I really do. But I've watched good people turn crooked as hell. It don't take much. But yeah, this world is getting crazy. Poof, we are back. Yeah, but they've been warning us dumb down for so long they don't care. Yep, there's so much going on, y'all. I hope y'all are getting your seeds. And they're kind of, but then they're turning around and attacking one another. Yep, they're saying enough's enough, but they're riding the coattail of somebody else. You don't put your faith in no politician. Don't matter who they are. It's always something in it for them. They'll do all the good they act like they're doing, but there's always a reason behind it. Always a reason behind whatever's being done. It's always a bigger picture. Yep. Look, I'm still trying to recoup from making all that spaghetti sauce. Let me tell y'all. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun here. I'm jumping back and forth. Let me tell you, that spaghetti sauce was absolutely amazing. What you think? Or we had we had spaghetti dinner that night, and we made it. I used enough spaghetti sauce and noodles where it lasted for 2 nights. Oh my God, it was good. That was so good. Yep, we the people. And see, that's the main thing people forget. The government's supposed to work for us, not us work for them. All this taxation is against the law, but people just keep paying it, keep on paying it. And that's why I want to see the government cut down by over half. The founding fathers didn't want all this crap. People you could trust are few and far between. Few and far between. But it's hard. I have faith in people. They keep letting me down, but still, I still hold on to hope that people will wake up, wise up, and realize just what they've been doing to us. Yep. But also, people have to realize if it's two of y'all, you don't need no gigantic monster house. The problem most of the time is people living over their means. Keeping up with the Joneses don't put you nowhere but in debt and killing yourself to pay it all off. And then actually, in the end, you never own anything to begin with. I see people, there's several houses around here. Them houses are monster houses, and it's only 2 people living there. Yep, and they max them taxes out. Yep. That's just like in Memphis. They maxed out the limit on their sales tax. And then they're like going, well, we're not making enough money. Oh, yes, you are making plenty of money. You're making plenty of money. Yep, me too. I'd rather have a huge garden, herb beds, fruit trees, orchard, you name it, than I would some big monster house. Now, granted, I would like to have just a little more room. We're probably going to add on. Well, I know eventually we're going to add on to the back of this place so we can have a wood heater because we're going to wood heat. I'm tired of the light company getting rich. Yep, that's what I meant to say. I had a squirrel moment. They spend it on too much crap. They spend it on crap or give it away to people who's not supposed to be here. Look at all the dirtiness in Wisconsin. Not Wisconsin, Minnesota. Look at what's going on up there. Look at what's going on up there. And imagine what would have happened if they would have been in the White House. Just imagine. But yet we're going to have wood heat. And I told Lyle I want to find a wood heater that I can also not only heat the house with, well, heat the trailer with, but I can cook on it too. I want to find an old-fashioned but in good shape wood stove that will heat the house and I can cook on it and be happy. And I'm going to have more storage room. I know that already. Ha! You agree with that one, huh? But yeah, y'all should have saw Junior tearing that spaghetti up. Was that spaghetti good? And that way on the wood stove, I can show y'all how to keep a pot of beans going, how to keep either greens or soup, or you could do so much on a wood stove. Biscuits. Oh, biscuits, yeah. And if I can get a cast iron flat top that will sit on top of it, I can, pancakes and eggs. Yep. Now, of course, I would love to have a fireplace because there'd have to be a built-in hooks and everything where I could hang Dutch ovens, and of course, there'd have to be a built-in rotisserie. Yeah. Junior with his birthday cake got me in the feels. That cake was evil, let me tell y'all. Hen house, if we have to, we like road trips, don't we? Texas ain't that far, darling. I just have to be honest, I can't stay in Texas long. Last time I was in Texas, the weather about killed me. I'm a fish out of water in Texas. Y'all are just too dry. No, don't worry about shipping it. We will road trip. You know why? We'll go down Mississippi into Louisiana through Texas. You know why we want to go through Louisiana into Texas? That way we can stop in Louisiana. Well, we'd stop in Louisiana to eat and go to Texas. We come back the same way. And of course, being in Louisiana, we had to stop and get some gator. We'd have to time it right. Crawfish and some gator. And then we come back up. Yep. Lyle's talking about eventually building an outside kitchen here also. That would work perfect here. That would work just perfect here. And believe me, we know how to road trip, don't we? Well, we ain't going to be able to put a wood stove in here this year. But by next winter, we hope to have it. We hope to have it set up. Yes, gator. Got to get some gator tail. Get some gator nuggets, some gator tail steaks. Heck, I even found a place where they will ship whole gators to you. Of course, they've been skinned and cleaned and everything. And you can buy them small, medium, and large gators. And a large gator's only, and I know I'm saying only, I think it was $175 plus shipping. That's worth it. That's a lot of meat, y'all. But I know before long, me and Junior got it's going to be a while. Me and Junior's got a Georgia road trip to a certain greenhouse, don't we? Because we got to redo our mint plants. And unfortunately, they don't mail order anymore. Well, that means road trip. Yep, that's fine with me, Hen House. Either way you want to do it. Layman's gets a little expensive. We're down here in the South and we can find antique stuff. There's still some things I need a big wash pot. Later on, when it starts warming up, I have deer skin in the deep freeze. Now, I'm not going to be tanning it, but I will show y'all step by step to make rawhide, an easier way of making rawhide. Next year, hopefully, I'll be set up to where I can do brain tanning and do buckskin. Yeah, I've looked at Layman's. They have a lot of stuff. There's quite a few things I need to get, and a lot of it's for the garden. I finally proved to Junior how important is it growing your own tomatoes and stuff. Yep, after he had the after he tasted that spaghetti sauce, finally the light come on. That's fine, Hen House. That's fine. We'll get to go bring y'all along. I gotta figure out something that Junior can ride in, because there ain't gonna be any pushing him. Might have to get a golf cart. I don't know, but gonna take everybody to First Monday. Yeah, that's a good place to go. Acres and acres of flea market, antiques, thunder sticks, all kinds of plants, you name it. Oh, thank you, Jay, darling. Yeah, I just can't do plain food. Like I said in the video, we like to experience spaghetti. We don't just like to eat it. We love to experience it. And let me tell you, that stuff tasted so good. He's laughing. It was so good. But yeah, like I said, no video tomorrow. But I'll work on a video tomorrow night, because tonight's just plain chicken egg bouillon. Tomorrow night will be the real chicken egg bouillon. Now, Ripley, Mississippi, First Monday. I was just so tired and so busy that I just set everything up so I could do it during the winter. Them tomatoes about killed me, I'm telling you. I don't know how they were producing, but I think I just prayed too hard over them. I think I prayed way too hard over them tomatoes. Now they have a first Monday, well, not first Monday, but they have a big flea market in Cannon, Mississippi. That's a little ways from us. And then also, I know me and Junior going to plan on doing the whole. That's Junior kicking the table, y'all. Sorry. Do you need me to hold on, y'all? Now, is that better? I tried to fix it that way, and you wouldn't let me in the beginning. Told y'all, Junior can be a handful. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Now, I know they supposedly do one in East Tennessee, too. Okay, Hen House, love you dearly and thank you, darling. You just don't know how much we appreciate it. Junior over here holding my hand, y'all. He just up and grabbed my hand. You take care, Hen House. You have a wonderful evening, better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night, darling. And I'll talk to you sometime this week. But yeah, I've got to get to figuring out. I've got to start doing some math. And I can't do anything just yet. But I've got to figure out my rows for the garden, how much fencing I'm going to need. But y'all thought last year's garden was good. This year's garden, yeah, it's on. I'm glad you remember, Tammy, because I sure didn't. I'm glad you remember. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. The hen house is amazing. Yes, she is. Thank you, Ladybug Silv. I'm going to try my best to make tomorrow a good day because we're going to come up out of that Social Security building winners one way or another. Even if I have to pull a come to Jesus meeting with them people, somebody's going to get something done before we leave Social Security. That's okay, Hen House. Just text me and I'll let you know. Love y'all too. I love you too, Lord. Y'all, I'm just tired, I swear. Jenny Henny, yep. I forgot about that one. This week, I tell you, I'm just looking forward to this being settled. Everything coming together like it's supposed to. I just want peace in the valley. How hard is that? How much is that to ask for? I just want peace. I want quiet. I want to be stress free. I don't like getting ugly with people because when they finally answered, Lord, that song I had to listen to for right at almost an hour, that song. Oh my God, and it never changed. It was the same song. When he first came on the line, I said, "Good afternoon. I hope you're doing well." And then it started in. Oh, that's wrong. That is so wrong. But I don't put nothing past this government, period. Not whatsoever. That's just like they told me in the paperwork. Now, if he decides to get better, We have to inform him, inform the disability. I'm like going, if he decides to get better, what is this crap? He doesn't want to be disabled. He didn't ask for it. Yeah, no, I'd be fighting them tooth and nail. See, right now, I want to fight so hard for them stealing 18 months of back pay. But I also know our backs are against the wall. We're sinking like no tomorrow. Used to, with YouTube, I could pay all the bills. No problem. YouTube is shadow banning me and throttling me so bad, y'all. Y'all just wouldn't believe it. I'm making monthly now what I done 2.5 years ago, and I had 3/4 less subscribers back then. Okay, Jay, thank you, darling. We're going to be as safe as we possibly can. Now, if heads roll, that's a different story. It's their fault. I'll make sure I get it videoed before I go back crazy on them. But what's the matter, baby? But I'm not, like I said, I'm not leaving until everything is settled, all T's are crossed, I's dotted, ink's dried, and I got copies of everything. They probably never gonna experience someone like me walking up in there. And I'm not gonna go wild or anything, but I'm gonna own that place by the time we leave. Yeah, if he wants to get better, yeah. Yeah, believe me, they bad. I might not even make 200 for a January payment. No. Yeah, January payment. What's coming up? Yeah. I made more 2.5. I made that same amount 2.5 years ago with 3/4 less subscribers. It's sad. It's really sad. Yep, they have killed my watch hours. I'm not so much worried about subscribers. I've got great people. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I am more than thankful for it, but I'm not going out there chasing people. I'm not begging for subscribers. Watch hours are down bad because I've noticed most people don't watch the whole video, period. I'm one of those, if I start a video, I'm planning. If I have to go do something, I hit pause and come back. Well, I'm basically might as well not be monetized because they've done bounced me down to $3 to $5, $3 to $5 for every 1,000 views. It's ridiculous, and it starts every year. I can guarantee it, but I'm not going to stop doing it. They start it the minute I start doing Native American Heritage Month and roll into Christmas. They can't stand it, and they just axe me like no tomorrow. The rest of the year, they're happy with me. But if I do Native American Heritage Month and roll into Christmas, they don't like it, not whatsoever. Yep, they don't care. They want me in some kind of tutu doing stupid stuff. I see these channels that don't put out anything that's going to, teach anybody anything, and they're just making bank, and they're getting advertised by YouTube like no tomorrow. Mm-mm. And another thing I'll never do is I'll never pay for subscribers. I want people to subscribe of their own free will. I'm not going to beg for people. If you want to subscribe, I say thank you. And if you don't, I'm like going, stay around for a little while. You might learn something. But I'm not paying somebody for subscribers. It ain't happening. Tammy, oh Lord. No, I'll tell you, to be honest, what I need to do is finally find some peace and quiet. I'm working on one. I'm working on one now. When I can get to go fishing, because I don't release videos and say, hey, this works, unless I know it works. Lord, I need to make another catfish or fish bait video. That video has went crazy, y'all. Back in shot. Lord, no, I don't want to blind everybody, Xander. No, I'm good. No. But I need, and of course this year, come hell or high water, it's sweet potato growing time, y'all. Sweet potatoes. Yeah, baby, I can't tell you how much we've missed our homegrown sweet potatoes. But yeah, people been watching that catfish bait video. Now, I need to start answering comments, y'all. I'm sorry. I've gotten behind. I've been busy. People have to realize I'm a one-woman army around here. I need to answer comments. And what I'm going to have to start doing is just harden comments where people's just emojied, or, yeah, I think that's what it's called, left emojis. I'm going to have to start hardening those. And if you've asked a question, I'll answer them, or say something. I'll say something, but I got to get caught up on comments. Oh, thank you, Mini Cactus. Thank you, darling. Hopefully, I'm not leaving. I'm going to tell them I'm not leaving Tupelo empty-handed. And welcome home. I know you're happy to be home. I'm going to still say sorry, Xander. I can't help it. I'm Southern. We say sorry. But there's a lot of people out there that get mad because I haven't answered comments. I'm doing what I can, y'all. Doing what I can. I still got people demanding seeds, y'all. Demanding. I'm going, I don't know who you think you are. I got some seeds in the mail today. I ain't even had time to sit down and look at them. I opened the envelope to make sure they were in there because the outer part of the envelope was open. Yep, they can kiss my little old unseasoned grits. But yeah, tonight I can't do a video because after live stream, I got to get dinner made. I got to make sure Junior's cleaned up. I'm cleaned up. His clothes are set out because we ride early. I might have to sell a kidney. But yeah, it all depends. Do a search. Now on my short, I was looking for products to tag. I found some really good greenhouse material. You might want to go look at the ones I tagged, so you might find a heads up on them being cheap. They want it to get stupid expensive because they don't want people growing their own food. They don't want people growing their own food, and they're going to make it as hard as possible on us. But they're going to make it as hard as possible. Because guess what? They don't want you to be attempting self sufficiency. They don't want you to attempt to make your own meds. Herbal meds. They don't want you thinking that you have any possibility of being self sufficient. Oh, believe me, I'm too stubborn. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I've been organic gardening since I was a child, y'all. I know the price difference between organic gardening and, that middleman chemical pumper. There is no excuse whatsoever for organic food to cost as much as it does in the store, and those chemical soaked fruits and vegetables being so ungodly cheap. There is no way. No way. But yeah, I know my garden rows now are a whole lot shorter than they used to be. They're 39 foot long. I've got to figure out how many rows that I'm going to need to put wire up on. And I haven't made up my mind if I'm using wire or cattle panels. It's going to depend on what I can get my hands on, and hopefully I can get my hands on used in good shape. But yep, they'll all answer for it. And see, that's the government doing all that spraying. They allow it to happen. Another reason why I don't trust the government. There are so many reasons why I don't trust this government. I ain't got time in a live stream, a 2-hour live stream, and I still wouldn't be done. But most people just go bat crazy over supporting government, and they don't even realize they've done been stabbed to death in the back. Good evening, Forest Girl, darling. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? I was hoping you was going to pop in. I haven't done the video on putting the tables together because it's just been too freaking cold outside. Hey, if I want to give away gifts for 10 hours, I will. That was fun. That was fun. Now that was a birthday party. Did you get the job? Are you going to Alaska? Yep, I just haven't got to put them together. It went from nice and warm to just, no, Mama Owl don't do that cold. Oh, you got the job to Alaska. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. As long as you're happy with the job and you know that's what you want to do, more power to you, darling. Just realize it is ungodly, brutally cold there. So be prepared, darling. I don't want you freezing to death up there. We're going to see videos of Forest Girl catching salmon. I'm so happy for you. If that's what you want to do, darling, go for it. I just hope they appreciate you. Yeah, it might be cheaper, yep. But there's so much for you to do up there, so much to see. Just be careful. Bears, moose are crazy. Don't trust moose. Um, Caribou, all kind of stuff. Just watch out for the predators and the moose. I don't care. Don't trust moose. I've seen things those moose do. Ooh, Kenai, that's where one of the big salmon runs is at. Yeah, and the bears. Yep, the bears. Yep. She'll be eating good up in Alaska, but things are so expensive up there. That is wonderful to hear, Forest Girl. I'm so happy for you. Yep, they have a massive salmon run in that river. I can see her with a fishing pole in her hands. I don't know about that one. I know about that river though, and I know about that salmon run. Don't forget when you get up there, get your fishing license. You won't be wanting for fish, I'll tell you that much. I dream of getting to go up there to Alaska to to hit all the limits of salmon fishing and to get a moose and a caribou and have it. Of course, I'll let somebody else um, process it and package it because it can fly on the plane, of course, in cargo on the way back. Yes, she is. And let me tell you, gardening is good as long as you get it in that 3, 4 month window. Kenai is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There's several, um, like homestead channels I watch from around that area. Just my God, please watch out for bears. Just keep your eyes peeled for bears. There's all kinds of stuff she's going to get to go harvest. Mushrooms grow like crazy up there. wild rose hips, cranberries, wild blueberries. What is that other one? Cloudberries. All kinds of stuff up there. A few civilized things. But yep, you're going to have so much fun up there. Yep, it's going to be a rough move trying to do that. Yep, wait till the weather breaks. There you go, you got your game plan. I just pray that it goes well for you, darling. No, no avalanches. Oh, and you can ride trains all over the place. Yeah, I wouldn't do it in winter though. There you go. That'll work too. If you got Uznia, that'll be the best one. There's so much to adventure and experience in Alaska. You're going to have so much fun up there. Okay, Amy. Yeah. Yeah, because that's mostly what they can do. And another thing that a lot of people don't know, there's just remote cabins all over Alaska. And a lot of them are free to rent. So you can look into that in case you want, now, of course, wildlife and stuff. But Simply Living Alaska rents remote cabins. A lot of them are free. You just have to go through the website, the National Park Service or something website up there. I can't tell you which one, but there's just cabins all over the place up there. Yes, fjords, yep. Yep, you're going to be fishing like crazy. Yep, they're very minimal. Oh, and you got ice fishing to do too. Don't forget about the ice fishing. There's just so much fun to have in Alaska. I couldn't move to Alaska because Junior wouldn't survive it. But yeah, there's all kinds of pike. Don't forget there's pike up there. And there's, what is that? Poor man's lobster. Oh, what is that fish? Ugly as sin, but it's supposed to be really good. Oh, I know you are. I know you're nervous. That's a big move. But as long as you learn how to layer clothes and layer the right clothes, you'll be fine. Yes, he would. He couldn't take the cold because of his stents. He would be fine going in the warm weather, but yeah, no, cold weather is a nope. No, it's not the halibut. It's another one. But there's halibut all up there. It's what is that fish called? Yep, 60s, yep. But no, it's not halibut. It's an ugly little thing. It's supposed to be, I think it starts with the G something. It's poor man's lobster. No, not pollock, not trout. It's another one. But all of them are good. They got, oh man, they got lake trout up there that get huge. It's not gremlin. It's something like that. It's, but yeah, that's a good fish too. And the pike is delicious too. No, not gar. Gar, that's too cold for gar up there. I can't look on my phone. Yes, I can. Hold on. If y'all lose me, it's not my fault. No. Burbot. 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 Ha! That's called burbot. Ugly little thing, but can get really big, but supposed to be absolutely delicious. That's like eventually I'm gonna get to the Tennessee River and get to fish for sauger. I've been wanting to try sauger. But yeah, I need to work on another catfish bait. Lord, the paper's probably about ready for another one. I've seen too many people up there fish for it. And that's why I tell y'all my favorite channel up there is Simply Living Alaska. Oh my gracious, they make wonderful videos. The cinematography is gorgeous. We're both just jonesing waiting for them to start back up making videos. Yep, because you got cloudberries, you got, what is it, salmon berries, you got wild blueberries, you got wild cranberries, you got massive monster rose hips, mushrooms left and right. You got chaga up there. There is so much to harvest up there. But yeah, I watch when I get a chance to. I watch a lot of different fishing videos. I love it. I love fishing. Just don't get to go. Wool, and more wool. I missed that one. Yeah, yeah. Good boots. Real good boots. Good gloves, good coat. Oh, the national park lands is open for everybody. Alaska is open. You don't have to ask permission. Alaska's different from the bottom 48. Yeah, monkfish is. I'm leery of eating monkfish. But yeah, the burbot. I just couldn't remember the name of the fish to save my life. Now, also, I heard up there that the crane, what is that? Sandhill cranes. They're supposed to be absolutely delicious. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But a lot of the national lands, they're owned by Alaska. And also look into, I've heard that people get paid for living in Alaska. So don't forget to look into that also, Forest Girl. Some people, well, a bunch of people up there get paid for just living in Alaska. So you might make a little extra bank on that one. But there's so much to do up there. You're going to be busy as can be. Was that good, baby? Did you get all them drops out? No, it's still now. All you gotta do is watch Simply Living Alaska. They just go all over the place. All over the place. Yep, you get paid. Now, I mean, it's not anything great big, but yeah, there's several other. I don't get to watch it on the regular, but I heard them talking about getting paid to live in Alaska. So there's quite a few homesteaders that do it. And it's not just homesteaders. But like I said, our favorite channel is Simply Living Alaska. They're amazing. And poor two have just worked their tails off. Well, I hate to say it, y'all. I guess we need to go on and call it because got a busy night tonight. I got to get stuff up and ready to go, get our clothes set out. Well, that I can understand. That I can understand. Got to get clothes up, get everything packed up and ready to roll out early because we got to get out of here. Oh, there's lots of nice rocks in Alaska. Yes. All right, y'all. I hate to call it. I still got to cook dinner. Still got to cook dinner, get ready for this excursion. It's going to be positive and it's going to be completely great tomorrow. Everything's going to work out. I'm trying to stay positive because I'm going to face the government. Y'all take care. Y'all stay safe and sound. Keep your eyes and ears open. A lot of crazy stuff is going down. Way more than people realize. No, we're having egg foo young, chicken egg foo young. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow when I can get some green onions and actually make egg foo young right. We're having the milder version of egg foo young, And Lord, egg foo young without the gravy. This man don't want no egg foo young gravy. Oh, believe me, I'm going to stand my ground. Like I said, I'm going to leave that Social Security office owning it. I'm going to tell them they don't have rights to, make decisions for us. So, y'all stay safe, stay sound, stay warm. Keep an eye on your weather. Don't trust the forecasters. Watch your radar and everything. There's supposed to be another huge cold wave coming through. They ain't done with trying to kill us yet. Everyone take care, stay safe and sound. Know that we love y'all greatly. Mwah! You want to say goodnight? Good night, y'all. Hoot, hoot. We absolutely love the OWLS family and cannot thank y'all enough for being such wonderful, wonderful people. And know that, yes, we love y'all dearly. Tomorrow, I'm going to be so busy. Forest Girl, tomorrow, I was going to be doing Cannon. But we got to now take a trip to Tupelo to go play at the Social Security office. So, wow. All right, everyone, y'all take care, stay safe and sound. Know that y'all are loved and appreciated more than you know. And may you each be blessed. Hoot, hoot. Mwah. Have a blessed good night, a better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Hoot, hoot. Mama and Papa Owl out. Y'all take care.